man. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy WB Quajo, and I'm here, my guy.
David Kicks, we back. Another episode. Let's get it, man. What we talking about today?
Man, today, man, we're going to talk about the effect, the Keith Lee effect, man. The one, the only MMA turned food critic, how his say anything changes everything, man. We talking about all that, man.
Yeah, so the thing about Keith Lee is he was a food critic, you know what I'm saying? He's just like one of us, and he was just giving his opinion about food. But I think the thing about Keith Lee and the Keith Lee effect is how relatable he is. And I think his personality, you know, he putting God first. I think all of those spoke to us. I think overall, though, bro, that his effect on restaurants, the food industry, there is a problem. There's a problem. We will talk about it, but there is a problem with it. But he's doing good things, though, at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
man, shout out, man, MMA fighter. I don't know about his career in the MMA, but he's a knockout in the food industry. No culinary background at all, but he gets to criticize people's food, and people had to listen to it because, like you said, he's like a common man and woman. Like the selflessness, you know, like like the situations where he won't eat because others haven't been fed yet, and that shows humility. So you got to realize that everything he's getting, he deserves. But let's really dig deep into the cities, though. That's what the Keith Lee effect is when we come down to it. It's him going to random cities, going to these mom and pop or lower known restaurants, saying it's good or bad, or even going to top restaurants saying it's bad. They're like, you know, in Atlanta, you got dudes trying to put money on Keith Lee head. I mean, Houston, he had his own opinion about that. Recently, he was in the Bay. We're going to really get into the Bay, though. The Bay really is the most recent one, so we see it going everywhere. But X, what you got to say? Let the people at home know what they're missing if they don't know the Keith Lee effect and what happened recently in the Bay. Let people know.
So the Bay, if I'm not mistaken, because you can chime in, I think he had shot some footage in the Bay, but the restaurants kind of wasn't hitting on none much, so he really couldn't give his opinion. He said low-key kind of wasted his money, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing too, it's like the mom and pop shops down there in the Bay, people already know it's like no hidden gems. So I think it was just something that he had to rethink, he had to redo. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but no, you can fill us in. Quajo, you can fill us in.
Yo, I feel like those two things I saw. Also, I think he mentioned the safety in San Francisco and Oakland, that area. Was a big one. He said that some people refer to it as Gotham City. I know a lot of people from that area were upset, but you know, if we're looking at the situation in areas like that, like Portland, you know, like places like that, Philadelphia on the East Coast, certain areas, drugs have really taken over and homelessness has really risen a lot, you know, to the point where he said he didn't feel safe. So we had to keep reason, man. If you don't feel safe, you feel like somebody could break in your stuff or steal something. It's not even trying to be negative, but if you feel like that because you see a lot of homeless people, what are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? So that's another question. Is it really his fault? Is it the restaurant's fault? Is it society's fault? Like, why is there so many homeless people? Why aren't we trying to help these people get them off the streets? So that's a whole different topic, a whole different day. But I think that's one of the things he mentioned, and a lot of people was giving him backlash for saying that. Like, oh, he's trying to make it seem like it's negative. I don't think he's trying to make it seem negative. Y'all let us know if you think Keith Lee was trying to make it seem like it was negative, like, oh, I just don't feel safe, or like kind of what I just explained, like, hey, this situation going around, I don't have any control. I want more control if I have my family and others involved. Y'all let us know down below in the comments how y'all feel about that.
I think the thing is, it's pretty cool that he's doing tours. I know it's also a thing that he talked about. I think he talked about on Complex, or he talked about on the Breakfast Club, one of them. Well, basically, these networks have been hitting him up about doing a tour. You know what I'm saying? Like on Netflix or Hulu, things of that nature. But he was like, nah, I don't want, if it's just focused on me, I don't want to do it. I want to bring my wife, family, sister, all of them involved in it. And so I think he just went and shot it himself and doing it himself. You know what I'm saying? That Atlanta one. Speaking about Atlanta, you live in Atlanta. How is it down there? You know, is what he said true?
I mean, there's good food out here. Most definitely, there's good food out here, but there's definitely like some establishments that's like, you know, a lot of crazy stuff going on here. It's a lot of opportunists. I feel like, you know, some people that I feel like probably don't have any culinary desire, like never wanted to be a chef or really wanted to own a restaurant. They just think like, so get money scheme, because even he had issues with, you know, waiting hours on hours. People out here for 2-3 hours. That's why I was like, you might as well just cook at home sometimes, because and like, would y'all at home wait 3 hours to go somewhere you already had a reservation? Or would you wait 3 hours or 4 hours? Or like sometimes, like me and my girl one time we went to one restaurant, they had us on a wait list. I had to go back and like kind of press them, like, what's up, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to call you. Like, it's just unorganized. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of piss poor performance. So I understand why he didn't have that many great, because there are some good spots though, but I mean, it's like, I don't know color.
Yeah.
But forget Atlanta. My guy put New York at number 6 on his list.
Woo!
Nah, there's a lot of good food in New York, man.
But he got
there's
a lot of good food in
New York, man.
Yeah. I'm not from New York.
Salmon chopped cheese.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I would never get that.
Come on, man. Salmon chopped cheese, Keith Lee, that's on you, man. Oh, we forgot something as well, though.
What is that?
This is what we forgot with San Fran. Let's wrap it all back up, because we mentioned a lot of places, but let's go back to his most recent place, the Bay. He had to go to hospital.
Whoa.
He had to go to hospital.
Didn't know that.
He had to go to hospital, man. You talking about all the food? I see why he cut it. And I got to go to hospital. Pardon me. I said, yo, you got to go to hospital because he had an allergic reaction. He's allergic to shellfish. He asked the restaurant. His wife asked the restaurant, did you clean this grill? They said, yes, we cleaned this. You know, because he's Keith Lee. So, you know, in my head, I'm thinking I would, because he's Keith Lee. If he says this is trash, then we're going bankrupt. So I would think that. So I'd be like, okay, but they didn't clean the grill, X.
That's crazy.
So he said immediately after he ate the food, he just puffed up, had an allergic reaction.
Dang.
Bro, these people, but look, we need Keith Lee, because he's moving like a martyr right now. Like, stuff like this probably happens to so many people, but no one gets hurt. People are lazy. Like, my girl doesn't eat pork. They gave her a burger at this one restaurant with bacon on it. He said, like, remake it. That burger came out in like 1 minute, bro. You ain't remake the burger in 1 minute. It took y'all 20 minutes to make the whole meal. Y'all ain't remake the burger. Y'all probably just threw the bacon off. People just so cheap, they not caring. Like, come on, man, we didn't even eat that. Got something else. Like, know what I mean? So I'm just trying to say, like, Keith Lee's doing it for people that, like, because I'm saying, down below, comment a time that someone's got your order wrong, someone gave you the wrong food, piss poor, like, everything. Comment a time. We want to know y'all situations at Way Better TV, man. Come and vent, come and talk, y'all. What have y'all seen that's so annoying? Like, does Keith Lee need to come to your city? What city does Keith Lee need to go to next, man?
True. So I don't think he did Miami.
That's the real question.
I don't think he did LA. He didn't do Charlotte.
Miami, LA. LA's dangerous though. He said Las Vegas, LA maybe, but those two places are kind of dangerous. He don't even want to go to the Bay like that. That's like, whoa. So I don't know. I want to see Keith Lee out the country, man. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be tough.
Keith Lee in London. I called it first.
Keith Lee in London. Yo.
Keith Lee in London. Let all the American folk go chat with the UK man. You know what I mean? All the American folk go chat with the UK man right there. That'd be fire.
Would be fire. 100%.
Yeah, yo, Keith Lee, if you watching this right now, man, hit up London, man. Keith Lee in London, set it up. Boom.
Go to London, man. 100%.
Honestly, man, we want to know your thoughts about the Keith Lee scenario, Keith Lee effect. Do you feel like Keith Lee is needed? Do you feel like more people need to be him? Do you feel like he's overstepping his boundary, though? Do you feel like maybe he needs to watch out? How do y'all feel overall, man? Let us know down below in the comments. Let us know on our Instagram, socials, thoughts. What do you think about the Keith Lee effect? X, close us out.
Hey, we just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening to us. We are the voice of the people. You know, we try to give you the news. We try to give you our perspectives. We try to update you. We try to keep you in the loop, even if you're out the loop. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. It's Way Better TV. It's Xavier Kicks. Way Better Quajo.
Way Better TV.
We out. Peace.
Peace.
Boom. 10 minutes.